Who am I? My story isn't for the faint of heart. If I told you I was just an ordinary guy without a care in the world, just kidding. My adventure in the cosplay world portraying Spider-Man has been something truly unique and super unorthodox. My story begins at age 5 when my father passed down his love of the relatable superhero Spider-Man onto me. I gravitated towards the character just as many in the world have. I legit used to wear homemade Spidey suits under my clothes at elementary school. Even as a teen, I would breakdance around the hallways in a Party City Spider-Man suit. The combination of my acrobatic athleticism would be something that would later add to my cosplay portrayal years later. But even before I got into the cosplay culture, I always wore red and blue Spidey themes in my wardrobes, especially when I was actively battling and performing as a b-boy. Fast forward to the summer of 2012, I remember attending the Amazing Spider-Man premiere. My good buddy Devin happened to be wearing the Tobey Maguire replica Spider-Man suit, which he had bought from eBay. I was so damn jealous of it, but it lit a spark in me. I thought, if he could wear a legit Spidey suit, why couldn't I? And so began my deep dive into the cosplay world. I would frequent websites such as the Replica Prop Forum and learned about the various popular Spidey cosplayers of the time, which further inspired me to get involved in the community. I recall buying the old disguised TASM suits and Zentai Spidey suits over that year and started filming videos walking around in public rocking the costumes. I even made a cringeworthy but hilarious fan film with my buddies.
What the hell, man? You could have stopped that guy. I missed the part where that's my problem.
In the summer of 2013, I acquired my first dye-sublimated Spidey suit, so I kicked my fitness routine into high gear, resulting in losing close to 50 pounds in a month, mostly due to massive amounts of cardio and calorie restriction. I linked up with fellow cosplayers Harry Carpenter and Jerome DeMauro and created a skit group known as the Web Pool. We were cranking out videos every week with a silly web series called The Stunning Spider-Man Reborn, which, love it or hate it, elicited a reaction in various ways.
Been amazing. You left me high and dry in the ring. You left me laying there. They double teamed me and they killed my dumb ass.
Hey, then what's the message?
What?
I said, what's the message?
What's the message is a question only a jackass would ask. Stone Cold Spidey.
2014 to 15 was a huge year for my growth as a cosplayer. I added a few new suits to my repertoire due to dye subs being more available online. With steady content being created and frequent convention visits, it made sense that I was approached by the then up-and-coming company, the RPC Studio. After buying my first suit from them, they saw I had the potential, and it created a great partnership that still holds strong to this day. Before they became super busy, they would supply me with a new suit almost every other month to showcase and advertise, which resulted in me becoming a sponsored ambassador for the company.
Right here.
I remember how influential Spider-Man was to me as a kid and knew I could create some spectacular memories for the new generation utilizing my physical and comedic skills. Even to this day, I always make sure I can put a smile on a kid's face when I'm rocking the web tights. Awesome. 2016 was a very big year for my progress. I was doing a lot of performances, and I was featured in various media outlets such as ESPN, The Undefeated, BuzzFeed, and more. I had a few viral videos during that time which brought a lot of attention my way. I would say 2016 stood out as a year where I could sense my efforts really making waves in the cosplay landscape. There was a lot of good and a lot of bad that happened during that time, but I learned a lot. 2018 and now has more or less been a focused couple of years. I keep my social media channels constantly updated with content that I enjoy creating.
Guess who has some free Into the Spider-Verse tickets? Shocking, right? You know I'm going. I'll bring the snacks. What's this I hear about free Spider-Verse tickets? Count me in.
Did you just bust out of a broom closet?
In recent years, I've really took a liking to creating more comedic skits. When I can, I still find time to perform as Spidey at events and parties, but it's not as big a priority as it once was. I focused on my health even more over the last couple of years, becoming a vegetarian and very fitness conscious due to growing older and aiming to maintain my skills throughout the years. I really stress the importance of stretching nowadays, more so than any other time.
Bring it up to the knee, and bring our left leg straight back. 10 seconds. 1, 2.
I also teach master classes in posing and acrobatics at conventions such as BlurredCon.
Remember, tuck your chin to your chest. You can apply.
Like that.
Spidey goes like that, right?
The greatest thing I've gotten out of the cosplay culture portraying the historically white Peter Parker has been the impact my content has had on people of color, inspiring them to not feel self-conscious just because they don't look exactly like the character depictions. Hearing how folks grew up on my stuff is always so heartwarming and humbling. I legit was just a guy who loved Spider-Man and loved creating visual content. I didn't really seek anything out of it, but I gained so much due to luck meeting proper preparation. I wouldn't give back any of these years, and they helped build me into who I am today. I'm proud of what I've accomplished and proud to see others who followed in my footsteps. The world of cosplay, while at times can be a bit trying, ultimately is a great form of self-expression. I love performing for you all, and hopefully I can continue to do this for the next upcoming years. Thanks for sticking with me and making my life truly unique. I hope this video was worthwhile, and I'd love to hear feedback down in the comments section. I truly appreciate you all. Thank you so much for all the support you've given me over these years.
Woo, doggy. Well, I guess that's it, ain't it? It's all over. I guess I gotta head on back to Old Town Road and start the farming business again. Y'all take care of yourself, you hear? I'll see y'all down the road.
Take care, everybody. Later.